Now to this, a crushing legal defeat for former President Donald Trump.
A New York judge is ordering Trump to pay a massive fine for fraudulent business practices. KTLA's Carlos Herrera joins us live in studio with more on the implications of this ruling. Carlos, good morning to you.
Good morning, ladies. The sweeping civil fraud verdict is a stunning setback for the former president. The fines are the biggest yet against him. A New York judge found he and his companies for years deceived banks with financial statements that inflated his wealth.
Day for, in my opinion, the country. A crooked New York State judge just ruled that I have to pay a fine of $355 million for having built a perfect company.
Judge Arthur Engoron issued his decision Friday after a 2.5-month trial in which Mr. Trump repeatedly attacked him and the case on social media, outside the classroom, and even on the judge's face while he testified. In addition to a nearly $355 million fine, the former president now banned from serving as an officer or director of any New York company for 3 years or from getting a loan from any state banks. His eldest sons, Trump Organization Executive Vice Presidents Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump, each ordered to pay $4 million. They were also barred from being officers of New York corporations for 2 years, putting the company under court supervision and curtailing how it does business. Now, moments after the ruling, the former president addressing reporters at his Mar-a-Lago club, he said he was innocent. He criticized the judge and promised to appeal the decision.
A New York State judge just ruled that he's crooked as you could get. And a lot of people expected something like this, but not for the amount. But this is a very dishonest man. This is a man that's been overturned already on this case 4 times. It all comes out of Biden. It's a witch hunt against his political opponent, the likes of which our country has never seen before. You see it in third world countries, banana republics, but you don't see it here.
Trump won't have to pay out the money immediately as the appeals process plays out. Now, his legal debts across numerous lawsuits might now exceed $500 million. If you add interest payments on top of that, and the judgments could deal a staggering blow to his fortune, undermining his image of a successful businessman that for now remains core to his political appeal.
If Mr. Trump wins election, his businesses will once again find a way to thrive. If Mr. Trump does not win election in November, or if Mr. Trump's criminal cases prevent him from really being a meaningful candidate, then his businesses may be in jeopardy.
Well, the former president has claimed he's worth over $10 billion. Most estimates, including one by the New York Attorney General, put that figure closer to $2 billion. It's unclear whether Mr. Trump and his family members have enough cash on hand to pay all the money they now owe. Megan?